pretty soon there won't be a Palestine left to recognize. Because you cannot believe in a two-state solution and believe in the recognition of one people in another to recognize one country in another.
But do you still think a two-state solution is actually a viable thing to want? It is based in a reality, or are you saying it's not?
Well, it's not based in reality as far as the Israeli side are. First of all, I mean, there's some realities on the ground, and a reason why this is happening so quickly. In order for there to be a two-state solution, a Palestine needs to exist. Israel, and for all the talk about, wiping Israel off the map, Israel is actually wiping Palestine off the map. Both its people through ethnic cleansing and genocide in Gaza and actually parts of the West Bank, and in settlements. So the 1967 borders are broadly what's agreed, roughly what the borders would look like in a two-state solution. Right. Those borders have been blown out of the water by Israel through continuous settlement, expansion, and annexation. So part of the reason this is happening now, by some, is suggested it's because, pretty soon there won't be a Palestine left to recognize. There has been a lot of criticisms from people saying, why are the conditions on Israel and not on Hamas? Hamas is a terrorist organization listed in the UK. We don't negotiate with Hamas. We don't set conditions upon Hamas. We sometimes publicly demand Hamas do things like release the hostages, but there are no discussions or negotiations that we have with Hamas. Whereas the Israeli government and the state of Israel, we sell arms to, we do trade with, we have historically called an ally, and so of course we have conditions placed on them. Now I'm saying contradictory things because in my view it's actually quite offensive to put preconditions on a Palestinian stay. And the narratives that this is somehow rewarding Hamas or that the conditions should be placed on Hamas also don't make any sense.
You're rewarding Hamas for maintaining the hostages, right?
Yeah. That's what is being said, yeah.
Yes. So how would you respond to that?
It has nothing to do. I mean,
they're totally separate.
The recognition of Palestine is the right of Palestinian people. If you believe in a two-state solution, that should happen anyway. Now, what Keir Starmer is saying, I disagree, but this is his argument, is they're doing this to maximum effect. So they're trying to have a tangible difference on the ground. Because ultimately, even if they immediately and unilaterally recognize Palestine today on the 1967 borders, the actual crisis ahead of us, the man-made atrocity ahead of us, is the starvation of Palestinian children and Palestinian civilians. It's 60,000 people having been killed since in the last 2 years. It's the war crimes that have been committed in Gaza. So what I guess Keir Starmer's argument would be is that they're actually timing the recognition now to have maximum effect so that it may have some diplomatic efforts in pushing Israel to stop what it's doing in Gaza.